Miami's Community News. And I'm Michael Miller. Our guest today is Ernie Gomez from the Cutler Bay Business Association. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Michael Miller, for having us here at the Miami Community Newspaper and always supporting our industry show and Cutler Bay Business Association.
One of the great things about people like you that care a lot about other businesses is that you do things to promote them, and in this case through the association and getting groups of people together and share either speakers or ways to do things. So let's talk about what's up with the Cutler Bay Business Association and what somebody can do to get more involved.
Well, again, the idea with Cutler Bay Business Association supporting the local business owners, right? And basically those that are interested in starting a new business or want to expand their business. The town of Cutler Bay, we have the town center. Ralph Casals over there, our town manager, has a lot of information for business owners, that want to establish themselves here in Cutler Bay, and gives them all the information needed to register with the county and be able to get permits and be able to do stuff.
So you could assist them. If they call you, you can say, let me walk you through this. Let me introduce you to some people over at City Hall. So when you apply for an occupational license,
yes,
there'll be a face behind it.
Yes, yes.
Some big changes going on over there at the old Cutler Ridge Mall. That
yes,
sort of ages all of us when we say that.
Yep,
right?
Yep. Well, they called it all kind of stuff, right? What was it called before? The Cutler Ridge Mall. It had Southline Mall.
And there are a couple other things.
And there were other names that it had prior.
So are you familiar with what's happening now and what it looks like in the next year or two?
Well, that's the idea of why I'm here today, is that I always want to bring new stories, right? New items to the table to keep our audience, and always tuned here in Miami Community Newspaper about what's happening in our community, right? That's the idea. So basically, we just had a meeting maybe about a couple months ago over at the town hall, where we had our guest speaker, right? We brought in the
local senator.
Right, local senator. And we brought in, you actually helped us promote that event, and we brought in a lot of local business owners and a lot of executives, bank owners, and a lot of people that were interested in what's going to be developing in that area. So basically, the mall is going to be refurbished, we would say, or redone. And the idea is they're going to make a new landscape of the area where they're going to be investing millions of dollars in the area. And our town manager, Ralph Casals, wants to have a meeting with Cutler Bay at the town hall on September the 17th from 11 to 1. And we invite the local business owners and people that want to participate and find out what's going to be happening in the area to come over and visit us.
It's a huge difference. There's going to be hotels. There's going to be lots of entertainment. There's going to be there. Of course, there'll be stores. There's going to be a lot of food places there. There's going to be healthcare facilities. There's going to be apartments so that people are going to be able to live on the property.
Yes.
And hopefully they'll be able to find work right downstairs. Imagine what that would be.
Right.
So they don't even need a car.
Right, exactly. They're going to
do that.
Move.
They can say, I'm going to move right there. And so one of those places, I'm going to find a job. So, and that is in the works right now.
Right.
It's going to take a while for it to build out. But Cutler Bay will soon be the middle of Miami-Dade County.
Yes, I agree.
There's no question about it. And when we see all that new stuff going up, we're going to get excited about that area.
Yes, yes.
And one of the things we recognize, an area has to get bad before it gets better.
Right.
It's just the way that it works. And so right now, the people of Miami-Dade are fortunate that the company is investing, I think, around $2 billion.
I heard.
To do that.
Right.
That is a lot.
Right. It's going to bring a lot of local employment.
Yes.
Right. So it's going to be a lot of opportunities for people looking to work in the area. Right. And the problem is that right now, traffic, it's very bad. A lot of people that live in the south they work up in the north. And as you know, it's just chaos, right? In the mornings, it's total lock. Especially if you live in Homestead trying to get to Cutler Bay. Because remember, like you said, we're in the middle of between Homestead, Cutler Bay, and then Palmetto Bay, and then comes Pinecrest, right? And further north. What's happening is that basically the people that live in Homestead and in Cutler Bay have to drive all the way up north, right? To be able to get employment. So what we're trying to do and what the town is trying to do and also all the business opportunities down in the south is to develop jobs here so they don't have to go up north and work.
Yes. And with the new bus rail BRT is going to be open next year,
Mm-hmm.
6 months from now, or
Okay.
within a year. And people that live farther south to Homestead, they'll be able to get on that and just go right to Cutler
Bay?
to the new
The
shopping
new shop
center there.
Right.
Really, it's phenomenal. It's taken obviously a long time for that to happen, but it's happening.
They're demolishing right now. They've already demolished Sears. Remember old Sears?
Yes, sure.
Wow, it's incredible, huh? All this brick and mortar is going away and moving into new opportunities.
They were known for a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Craftsman tools.
Right? Remember all those tools they used to break, and no matter what, they'll give you a new one.
And those
No questions
big
asked.
Craftsman lawnmowers,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like really cool. Not so much for the clothes, but for the guys. We could go beat our chests as soon as you walk in there.
Yeah.
This is where I want to be. All the tools that were there,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they did. They had a great policy,
Yeah.
and unfortunately, so they're not around. But new
I
things come in.
remember a good friend of mine, to get a little bit off course here, but I remember talking about tools and craftsmen. A friend of mine used to go to garage sales on Sundays with his mom, and they used to buy the craftsman tools. This was when I was a young guy, and they used to go to Sears and return, and he used to get a new one.
You heard it here. Confession time. So,
Yes.
so your business
Yes.
is. Tell us about your business.
Yeah, well, we're down in the South.
Mm-hmm.
My business is HVAC providers. We're a local HVAC wholesale distributor selling to the HVAC contractors in the
Heating
trade.
and air conditioning.
Right, heating, HVAC is for heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. And there we sell products like York, Bosch, and we sell it to the contractors so they can install it to the consumer.
And your business has a pretty wide range of clients all throughout Dade and Broward County. I understand you were at the recent home show that was in Broward County.
Yes, yes.
And there's a new home show coming up
In Miami.
in a month.
Yes, over here at the
Youth Fair.
Youth Fair, right?
Fair site.
Right, it's going to be there. There's thousands of vendors that go there and exhibit their new products. Again, we're always with the community, right? And always trying to promote sales and get new opportunities.
So other local businesses, if they want to know who you are, you say, listen, I own a local business just like you, right? This is what we happen to do. And so if somebody is new and they need some guidance with that, either to come to the meeting, sometimes people are a little nervous about it, they can go to the website and they can see what's offered there. There's a contact email address and phone number.
Yes.
Okay.
So for this upcoming meeting,
I think, are we up there? Yes. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, as you could see, cutlerbaybiz.com is our website. We've been working on a new logo. Actually, we've just got our new shirts. And we are looking for a new board of directors for this upcoming season. And you can reach me at 305-879-2994, and I'll be glad to interview and have you serve on our board.
So one of the things I've learned about you, that you are a very giving person. Your other passion is to be able to teach. And so now you're teaching students how they can get and help them earn certificates so they can be in the heating and air conditioning business.
Yes.
And it's a whole range of ages to do that. And so, and also serving as president of the Cutler Bay Business Association.
Yes.
It really says that you care, because if you didn't care, you wouldn't be doing that.
That's correct.
So
thank you.
And we appreciate that. So, and a little background with you, you went to, where'd you go? Miami High?
Miami Senior High.
Miami Senior High.
That's on Flagler and 27th
Oh my
Avenue.
goodness, right? And
Down in Little Havana.
And back then there were only two schools, Coral Gables and Miami.
That's right. That was our rival school.
That's right.
That's
and
right.
As a matter of fact, we happen to have a football program on the wall from the 60s.
Yes,
over there.
Yeah.
So
but those were the best times, weren't they? Huh?
There was this sense of rivalry and enjoyment and spontaneity, and a lot of pride in the schools.
Yes, a lot of pride.
And I didn't go to either one, but
okay, but
they wouldn't accept me.
Right.
There.
I got you.
So you've been in Miami for a long time, right? In your business, your family's here.
Yes. We're a family-owned business. My son actually works with me, and also my stepdaughter. She's my assistant in the business. And
I think she's more than your assistant.
Yes,
she's quiet,
always around.
She's quietly over there going, no, I take care of everything.
Yes. So have a lot of hats to wear, which I enjoy. Every minute counts, right? Make it count. That's what I say. So what I say is basically, if you have an idea, move on with it. If you say that it's not going to work, but you have the idea, put it to work. Come out there, come to our meetings, show us what you got, let us know what you're about, right? And that's what we want to hear.
And if somebody needs some help with their website,
Mm-hmm.
you could help direct them to somebody that would help them with that.
Yeah. And in CBBA, which is Cutler Bay Business Association, we have a group of professional, members that they all specialize in different aspects of the business. So like you're saying, On Point Digital Solutions, Mr. Enrique helps us with the website of Cutler Bay Business Association, and he also does a lot of the local businesses' websites. And Danilo Vargas, which we know, he helps entrepreneurs start their business. And so it's a collaboration of everyone that has experience in the business world. Yes. We want them to come over, and we invite them to participate at CBBA. That's what we're about.
Well, whatever way the city has been in the last X amount of years, it's about to completely change to something that is going to be bigger than I think most of us can even fathom that, because there's going to be all these people that are going to be working and living and enjoying themselves on Caribbean Boulevard and US 1, where this massive town center is going in, and within itself, it's a small city.
It's something going to be like City of Doral, right?
Yes.
Right.
And it's going to be big, and people can go there and be entertained and don't have to worry about it.
Right. We no longer have to drive north.
Right, that's the place to do that.
That's correct.
It's really, my hat's off to those folks that had the vision, because they bought that, I don't know, years ago.
Right.
And it took a while to get everything done there. So we look forward to them bringing a lot of smiles and a lot of sunshine, to the area.
Right. And we ask those investors, and builders, and those that want to get involved and be involved to come this September 17th and voice their opinion, right? Even the locals, if they have any concerns, whatever it may be, we want to hear it. We want to find out what's going on. And also, we're going to provide a lot of information as well in collaboration with Miami Community Newspaper, and of course your brother, which also helps us out a lot in this matter.
Yeah, well, it's always a pleasure to do that.
Yes.
We're going to wrap it up. I do want you to do one thing, though, before we go.
Mm-hmm.
I know there are people that have helped you along your road to success.
Yes.
Those people could still be with us, or maybe they're gone. Sometimes people call them mentors.
Yes.
So I'd like you to think about a couple of them.
Sure.
And I'd like you just to look into the blue camera right over here. Michelle's going to point it. And why don't you talk to them whether they're here or not?
Right. Well, first of all, our parents, right? Without them, there's nothing to say. But I want to thank my parents for the opportunity of being here and be able to not have what everyone else has and being able to acquire it yourself. That's what I say. And I want to thank those that believed in me when I started in this career. Mr. Carlos Garcia gave me the first opportunity to start in the supply house business right out of high school, and gave me that opportunity to have my first car, my first job, and being able to start my life at an early age, and being able now to mentor those that are in that need.
Wonderful. Ernie Gomez, thank you so much for sharing that. All right.
Thank you.
Again, folks, remember, take care of yourselves and your family.
Yes. And of course, everyone that surrounds me every day. Without them, this can't be done. And that includes my son, my stepdaughter, my girlfriend, everybody that's around me. And it's always around us. My friends, my Yayo's friends. We have a group on Fridays that we get together every Friday. And we'll speak about that next show. But I like sharing and having people around us.
You're making a difference.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you, Michael.
Folks,